Hello ladies, and welcome back to the channel. A lot of people have built their self-worth on your low season. And I know women who have star quality, who are chosen, who have really bright lights in this world, who are stunning, who have lots of visibility, whether they try to have it or not, will understand where I'm coming from, okay? People need to understand that you should never build your sense of value from watching someone close to you be low and from getting off on someone close to you being in a low place. I think that is probably like top 5, one of the most disgusting character traits you can have, is getting a boost of energy or feeling gratification from a close friend or family member being in a lower place than they should. Okay. And this also ties into people knowing your potential and being afraid of it. So when you are not acting in your full potential, when you are not self-actualizing, whether you chose to or not, because sometimes you go through things that are out of your control, like losing a job, losing a home, losing a vehicle, losing a relationship, losing a loved one, things that can really take your life down a few notches, obviously for a season, but not forever. It is so dangerous because these women literally, they get a kick out of you going through hard times and going through difficult, tumultuous seasons. And what makes these people really dumb and slow, and this is how you know a lot of these women are remedial, for lack of a better word, because everybody knows trouble doesn't last always. Hard times don't last forever. So for you to come into someone's life, perceive them as really amazing and having great qualities, you see the potential that they have and it kind of frightens you. You're almost jealous of it. And then to see them go through like a rocky time in their life and get off on it and feel like, oh, this is my time to shit on her. This is my time to like do my big one. Now, every time I'm around her, I'm going to big myself up. I'm going to always talk about my accomplishments, all the amazing things going on in my life. This is my chance to make her feel small because her presence and her potential, even though she hasn't fully stepped into it yet, makes me feel small. Do you get where I'm coming from, ladies? Can you think of someone right now off the top of your head, family, friend, coworker, whoever? It could be a man. We can all think of a person who got excited when we were in a low place in our lives, even though they know us to be high achieving, stable, Sometimes stable people, you go through things happen that are setbacks. And these people who we thought are our friends or our close family relatives will show their ass in really weird ways. And one of those ways is you will start to notice how excited they are when you are going through something unfavorable, for lack of a better term. And the thing that also makes these people stupid as well is the tables can always turn. When you're no longer down, now what? You resent me? You know what I mean? It's like, it's so predictable. These people are so predictable. So you mean to tell me now that the tables turn, and like I said, trouble doesn't last always. So I'm out of this ugly, tumultuous, sticky situation that I was in. Maybe I come out of it better than I was before. Oof, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt your haters, okay? But maybe I come out of it and I don't look like what I've been through. Whatever it may be, I came out of it because that's what winners do. Winners get knocked down 9 times and get up 10 times. You know what I mean? You've been in a friendship with me for how long? Why don't you know this about me yet? Why don't you accept that this is what happens whenever I have a low moment? I'm never going to stay down, baby. I don't care what you were praying on, what you were hoping for, what you were crossing your fingers and crossing your toes and wishing to the devil for, but I'm going to stand up. And when I stand up, you're mad and you resent me for it. It's interesting because human nature is so funny. Like people who are low vibrational, they're not evolved people, they're unhappy people, they're perpetual haters. They love to see people who have lots of potential, people who are happy and joyful and serious about their life and serious about their things. And when I say things, I mean career, finances, financial freedom, the pursuit of happiness in whatever way that looks for them. When they see people like that fall on their face, they literally get energy from it. It's like they feel like they're not alone. They're like, oh, look, this amazing, beautiful angel just fell from grace. If she could fall from grace, then I feel comfortable knowing that, my situation isn't so bad because look at her. That's really what they're saying to themselves. And that's what they're saying to you when they behave that way toward you. They're saying you are flying so high that when you have a low moment, it validates my insecurities. It makes me feel better about myself to know that someone who I perceive to be way above me, because again, these types of people pedestalize you in an unhealthy way. You didn't ask to be pedestalized, okay? So you're not a narcissist or stuck up for thinking this way. These people pedestalize you without you asking them to, simply because of your appearance or whatever. And when you have this fall from that pedestal that they put you on, it's like, like it's like an exhale for them. And it's so sick to see this happen in real time when you think someone is your friend, when you think you have a companion in a close family relative, or with a man who you trust and love. You get to this low place and they're just like bloodhounds. Like, in Finding Nemo, when Dory cut herself and the shark that was their friend before, the second that she cut herself, now it's like he's out for blood. That's exactly what these people do. They wait for you to have a low moment and then they just flip. They lose their minds. And then they start making backhanded comments. They start throwing low blows and low jabs. They try to hint to you that, hey, look, you're not all perfect. Look what you're going through. Yikes. Yikes. The girl who's this, that, and the other is going through that. Damn, I would hate to be you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like to make you feel like you're not so perfect. That's what it's giving. And I'm here to let you know, ladies, it is okay to have a low moment. It is okay to go through things. I think because I am someone who has lots of eyes on me, and I've had a lot of stalkers and weirdos in my life, and people who have betrayed me, people who have called me their friend, who have done a lot of snake things behind my back. I've dealt with this a lot in my life where people have perceived me to be on a pedestal. And when I fall from my pedestal, they all want to take stabs at me. It's like everyone wants to poke you with a knife when you fall down, because it's like, haha, look, you're not so perfect. You're not so put together. Haha, look, see, you thought you could never go through something like this, even though you've never said that you were perfect, that you thought you were better, or that you would never go through hard times. You've never said that. A lot of us move with so much humility, and we understand the ebb and flow of life, and we understand low points and setbacks. And even in our low points and setbacks, we supported the people around us. How many of you can relate? The same people that are trying to throw low blows at you for being in a unfavorable position in your life right now, or at one point, you also supported and loved when they got engaged, when they got married, when they had a kid, when they graduated, when they got that promotion, when they bought the house. How many of you can relate and say, yeah, I've been there for people when they were going through their high season and I was in my low season. I still kept a brave face. I said, you know what? My blessings will come. My time will come. I'm not going to switch up on my friend or my family member just because I'm in a low place. You actually had enough humility and enough maturity to be able to look past your hardships and support and big up another person in their winning season. Do you know how hard that is? The average person can't do that. I'm letting you know that now. The average person, when they're going through something, they can't celebrate other people and keep a straight face. But when you have a clean, pure heart, you know that your time is near. You know that bad times and trouble doesn't last always. But unfortunately, the people who you were supporting when they were in their high place and you were in your low place will not do the same thing for you when you are back on your feet. When you get up from that low place, you will see the resentment. You will see the nasty comments. You will see people try to pull back from you. They'll pull back their support because a lot of people also just wanted a front row seat to your demise. They didn't actually care about you. They didn't actually want a friendship. They just wanted entertainment. Okay, that's a whole other topic for another day. But I just say all this to say, ladies, beware of these women. Beware of these women who only like you and love you when you are down. Because a lot of times they are getting their whole sense of self-worth and value in the pretty girl, in the pedestalized girl, in the privileged girl being on the bottom for whatever season she's in. They get a kick out of it. They get a rise out of it. They feel better about themselves in their shitty situations. And the second you get up, be prepared for them to switch as well. So ladies, drop down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll also be leaving my email in the description box so you can share your stories there as well. Have a lovely day, ladies.